It is fitting that at this solemn moment we take the pledge of dedication to the service of India and her people and to the still larger cause of humanity.
The nation decides to establish science laboratories as temples of modern India. In the summer of 1947, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research selected 5 young scientists to start functioning as Building Research Unit. Sri Sri Prakasha lays the foundation stone of the institute on 10th of February. Let us hope that the houses of the future resulting from labor of this institute will give that real education of the eye and the hand that we sadly lack today. Central Building Research Institute, one of the 38 constituent laboratories of Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, is the seat of building science and engineering located in the serene foothills of the Himalayas. Mission: to carry out research and development on all aspects of building science and technology and assist the building industry in solving problems of planning, designing, foundations, materials and construction, including disaster mitigation in all kinds of buildings with a view to achieve economy, comfort, functional efficiency, speed, productivity in construction, environment preservation and energy conservation. Vision: CSIR CBRI to work as world-class knowledge base for providing solution to almost all areas of building design, habitat planning and construction, including the building materials, construction technology, fire engineering and disaster mitigation.
We have contributed so much to the building industry that each and every house in different parts of the country have something to do with CBRI. As far as the technologies and materials are concerned, if I say that not a single house in this country is constructed without any contribution of CBRI.
The thrust areas are architecture and planning, innovative building materials, structure and foundation engineering, disaster mitigation and fire engineering, affordable housing, technology dissemination and extension. Shelter is the primary need of all living beings. An architecturally well-planned building ensures quality of life and safety to the occupants within limited resources of time and money. All buildings, whether residential, educational, industrial, commercial or healthcare, have to be functionally efficient, structurally sound and comfortable to live in. CSIR CBRI scientists are working to plan, design and develop techniques and standards for adequate natural ventilation, indoor day lighting and passive heating and cooling systems for thermal comfort. Highly cost-effective and anthropometrically appropriate designs for Indian conditions have been developed and implemented in the construction of thousands of primary schools, Navodaya Vidyalayas, primary health centers and community buildings. Mathura Refinery Township, Bahadurgarh Housing Complex and Panchkula Housing for Indian Oil Corporation are some of the projects completed by architects and planners of the institute. Appropriate building materials are the primary need of the designer to meet the architectural, structural and comfort requirements of the occupants. A strong group of scientists are working in the area of innovative building materials at this institute. The age-old processes of making traditional building materials require high energy input and cannot cope up with demand of rapid urbanization. Bricks are one of the most important components of any building structure, but the brick industry of India was not able to meet pollution standards. The CSIR CBRI developed technology came to the rescue of the brick industry. The high-draught brick kiln, fixed chimney brick kiln and gravity settlement chamber have contributed in reducing fuel consumption by about 20% and in reducing air pollution. The Bricks and Tile Manufacturing Association of India has adopted this process in about 40,000 brick plants in India. The institute pioneered and patented a semi-mechanized brick-making machine with de-airing unit that can extrude about 4,000 high-quality bricks per hour. The machine is in great demand all over the country. Delhi and Chandigarh are examples where these high-quality machine-made bricks have been widely used in building construction. These machines' extruded bricks and tiles are more impervious and have therefore been selected by irrigation engineers for lining canals to reduce water seepage. The CSIR CBRI contributions in the development of Portland Pozzolana cement, cold twisted steel bars, under-reamed piles, single stack system of plumbing, improved concrete masonry blocks have revolutionized the building industry of India. Disposal of various kinds of agro-industrial wastes has been a major problem. CSIR CBRI has developed new and alternative building products from agro-industrial and forest wastes using plastics and polymers. Polymer-based composite materials have been developed here using agroforest wastes like rice husk, pine needles, jute, sisal coil, etc. to develop viable substitute of wood for use in buildings. Rice husk composite door shutters, pine needles, composite boards, EPS door shutters are good alternatives of wood. EPS door shutters are 100% wood replacement. Creation of low-density board and lightweight sandwich panels has been an effective usage of the paper industry waste. Self-compacting geopolymers are a new alternative of cement for use in building blocks and bricks. These products are capable of reducing carbon dioxide emissions and carbon footprint. Development of technology for making flooring and wall tiles using Kota stone waste is another step towards waste utilization in the production of value-added building materials. Techniques have also been developed for removal of heavy metals from water using fly ash and its subsequent use in the production of value-added building components. Advanced chemistry and nanoscience has helped the scientists to understand internal structure of building materials, their reaction with surroundings, and the process of aging and decay. Nano-engineered concrete develops strength at a much faster rate and requires less water. Bioconcrete is self-healing material that can repair cracks automatically by bacterial deposition of calcium compounds in the cracks. IPN coatings and processes for waterproofing of building, corrosion control of steel, and concrete structures are important areas of research for the material scientists. Improved bituminous waterproofing and sealing compounds are important materials to check water leakage and seepage in the buildings. Translucent concrete can provide natural day lighting indoors and save up to 30% of energy in lighting. Lightweight building components for high-rise buildings is another area CSIR CBRI has been working on diligently. The institute has studied environment-friendly anti-termite chemicals as well as anti-termite barrier for buildings to reduce termite-related losses in the buildings. The institute has advanced facilities and expertise in structure and foundation engineering and to study geological conditions of construction sites. Landslide risk mitigation, measuring ground movement, and micro-zonation of risky or safer areas is also an important area of research of the geotechnical scientists of the institute. Specialized expertise of the geotechnical and structural engineers of the institute and world standard investigation facilities motivated the respective departments to get heritage buildings like Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, Konark Temple and Chittorgarh monitored for their structural safety against growing human and industrial activities in their vicinity. Such buildings are affected by the vibrations caused by rock blasting, mining operations and flights of jet planes near the airports. Buildings in black cotton soil areas suffer from differential settlement and cracking due to moisture variation in the soil. Underreamed and bored compaction piles are perhaps one of the most important contributions of the Institute for the black cotton soil areas of India. These piles have also been used in filled-up soils and for tall structures like microwave or electric transmission towers. CSIR CBRI is also known for development of processes for ground improvement and treating old fly ash ponds for building construction. Fly ash and red mud waste can also be used in constructing embankments with CSIR CBRI know-how. Stabilization of hill slopes by stitching technique, geotextile and drum diaphragm walls has been successfully demonstrated in the landslide-prone areas. Building structures are also prone to aging, moisture movement, corrosion, fungus, algae, vibration and creep, and therefore buildings need regular health monitoring and care. In fact, it is an area in which CSIR CBRI excels. The other area of great importance is disaster mitigation and fire engineering. Safety from nature's wrath is essential even when a building is in good health. Buildings can get severely damaged under the influence of the forces of nature. Natural and man-made disasters like earthquakes, cyclones, floods, landslides, fire, tsunamis, avalanches and mudslides can destroy life and property. CSIR CBRI is well equipped to assess vulnerability of structures against the various disasters. Fire can engulf and destroy everything that comes in its way. Highly advanced equipment and expertise to study fire resistance of various building components is a unique facility available at this institute. Expert services of this lab are regularly utilized by top industrial houses of the country to test and develop fire-resistant building components, security equipment, electric cables, fire check doors, cable fire stop and so on. Fireproof canvas, wood and foam are highly acclaimed developments of this lab. Fireproof canvas developed in this institute has been used in making temporary shelter at Ayodhya and even in aircrafts in India. Scientists study the fire properties of different building materials to assess how long they can resist fire and how much of smoke and toxic gases they generate. The lab is equipped to study and check oil tank fires, explosions of gases and automatic fire detection and control systems. New devices to fight fire in small residential buildings by direct foam injection have been developed by the researchers of the CSIR CBRI. Despite all these innovations, it should be possible for common man to improve his living conditions within his limits of affordability. Today, the Institute is all set to contribute towards the success of the mission of government Housing for All by 2022, targeting affordable housing for the 800 million common people of the country in all geoclimatic conditions of the hills, plains, coastal regions, northeast, etc.
Housing of the newly independent country like India was the main concern, and we contributed a lot for providing cheaper and comfortable houses to the masses.
Cost-effective building materials and components like prefabricated roofing systems, cost-effective building materials and components like prefabricated roofing systems, stone masonry blocks, precast stairs, lintel cum sunshades, pile foundations, pyramidal roofs for cyclone-prone areas are some of the most widely adopted technologies in mass housing projects of various central, state and private housing agencies all over the country. Age-old techniques in rural housing are giving way to the advanced techniques developed at CSIR CBRI. Simple building materials like non-erodible mud plaster for mud walls and thatch roofs can provide improved mud and thatch houses in rural areas that can last about 10 times longer and are safer against fire and rain. This two-pit compost latrine is a simple but effective solution of rural sanitation. More than 1 lakh of these latrines have already been constructed all across the country. This wastewater disposal system in every house can contribute towards the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and good health of rural people. Such simple but highly effective techniques can have great potential of improving lives of the rural poor using locally available materials and skills. The Institute attaches great importance to technology dissemination and extension activities to ensure that the fruits of science and technological innovations reach the building industry and people of the country. The CSIR CBRI boasts of an impressive list of clients who are availing the expert services of the Institute. More than 1 million buildings, hundreds of CSIR CBRI licensees, more than 100 US and Indian patents, 1,000 building centers and production units, BIS codes and the National Building Code of India are a testimony of the impact that the Institute has made on the Indian building industry. A host of government and private agencies have expressed their faith in new building systems and processes by repetitive implementation in their housing projects. The Institute reaches the user agencies through mass media, training programs, exhibitions, seminars and demonstration projects. The coming generation needs professionally qualified manpower to take building innovations to the next higher elevation. The Institute therefore conducts an integrated program on building engineering and disaster mitigation. Under the Academy of Scientific and Innovative Research, ACSIR, the academic wing of the CSIR, CSIR CBRI has started postgraduate research program on building engineering and disaster mitigation, leading to Master of Technology and PhD in engineering. The Institute is what it is with the combined team efforts of the S&T, administrative, finance, medical and infrastructure maintenance personnel, the project monitoring and business development teams, the Knowledge Resource Center, IT infrastructure support are the pivots that keep the Institute wheeling smooth and fast. Dedicated efforts are on with zeal and enthusiasm to break the boundaries and tread the paths never explored before in search of the treasure of hidden knowledge to create a sustainable habitat and provide dignified housing to the masses.